How to get perfect aim using Steam Dead Zone and response curve in Apex Legends. So first go to Steam settings and choose controller and enable Steam input for Xbox or for PlayStation. Which one do you use? Just enable it. Okay, let's come back here. Go to settings, go properties, click on controller, and make sure this says enable Steam input. Says enable here. Go here. Click on this icon, choose any layout here. For example, maybe will be the default for you too, and click on edit layout. And after that, go to joysticks and write joystick behavior, which is the right stick. Like, we're gonna only work on this. So as you can see, I'm gonna explain the things that will be useful for you guys. So basically, okay, so for the average player, I think every average player should in Apex play in like in-game settings should be four hipfire and 3 ADS with classic respawn curve and with non-dead zone. So this you can actually get good with these settings. But if you cannot, you can adjust a couple of settings here to get perfect aim. So for example, the first one is stick response curve. You can choose a linear, or you can choose any one of these. It's based on the feeling, so you must find the best feeling for you. You can choose any of these. If these don't work out for you, then choose custom curve. After you choose custom curve, I'm gonna explain what's the left and what's the right will do. So if you pull this slider to the right, it will make your cursor move fast when you go left and right. It will move fast. So this is, I guess, for if you're already like good and you're trying to like track faster, and you can manage micro adjustments really easy. You can just increase this slider a bit, like a 10 every time until you reach something comfortable, and your cursor, your ADS will move faster in game. Like, you can track faster, but the small adjustments will be hard. So if you're a good player, you can increase this, but if you are having problems with micro adjustments and tracking, and then you can lower this slider 10 by a time until you find it comfortable, and you can actually lower it on the fly. So you can have the game running in the background, and every time minimize it and lower it, and it will just take effect immediately. So lower it, and so if you lower this, your cursor will move slowly. Like, it will move slowly, but it will also move fast. So this will give you a lot of room for micro adjustments, and that's pretty much it. So you gotta find the best feeling for you, and experiment with this. Experiment both ways, and and you can actually find the best sensitivity for you using this custom response curve. And okay, so go down after that, and there's on type, choose custom. Always choose custom, always, and make sure this slider, so it's gonna be like from 0 or from 10 to 88. Make sure these both sliders are on, the left is on 0 and the right is on 100, so everything's on the maximum. So you will have non-dead zone with maximum size. So you will have more room to move, and this is the best one. Trust me, you do not want dead zone. Make it that you don't have any dead zone. And after that, I mean, you can experiment with this, I guess. If you want, you can create 5% dead zone or 10% dead zone, or even lower the maximum size of this circle. But I mean, if you lower this maximum size, it will, your cursor will move faster because the size has decreased. So if you're a good player, I guess you can lower it by 99, 98, 95 to 90. I mean, if you lower it by 2%, you will feel a lot of difference in game. So I'm talking about the average player should have this like this, so you will have a better control. And it says here dead zone shape. This will also change your aim. So click on it. There's 3, and the default is circle. You can choose cross and square. Experiment with these. See which one feels the best for you. This is a personal preference. You must experiment with it. I cannot tell you what you should do. You must experiment yourself. But these will change the aiming for you. Really, it will change. So experiment, and if you don't know, choose circle, as it's the default in a lot of controllers and a lot of games. You can just stick to circle, just like me. And I will come to this here, anti-dead zone. This setting here will also change your aiming a lot, because when you increase this value to, let's say, for 500 or 1000 or 2000, it will make it will delete I don't know how to say, like delete, remove the dead zone basically. So if so, your cursor will move faster when you go from left and right, but it will also give you some stick drift. But like I think the stick drift is manageable at 2000%. 2000, if you write here 2000, it will be manageable, but after 2000, 2500, maybe 3000, it will be a lot of I mean, not a lot, but it will be a little bit more of stick drift. If you're a good player, you're gonna manage it. But this right here, the anti-dead zone settings, will make a huge difference for you. So if you increase this, basically it will remove the dead zone in game, and basically your cursor will move left and right faster. So better so in like in paper, you can say, you can track better because your cursor move faster. This is not like this. This is not like custom curve, respawn curve. This is like the dead zone, like the anti-dead zone. So your cursor will move like this. So it will move faster. And this anti-dead zone buffer, if you increase this basically works with this. If you enable this, if you increase this, you can change this, but I don't recommend it because this cancels this dead zone. If you increase it like by 500 or 200, it will increase some of this. Yeah, I mean it will decrease some of this. So I don't want dead zone basically. So if you increase this, your game dead zone, like if you play non-dead zone Apex, if you increase this, non-dead zone will feel more, even more even more none. Your cursor will move basically like this. You will have a little bit of drift, but you will track targets better. And the drift at below 2000% for my controller is manageable, and it's really, really good. So I suggest you guys experiment with this one, but leave this one. I would say leave this one, because dead zone, just if you have a dead zone, you cannot, in my opinion, you cannot build consistency because you lose some space on your stick. So yeah, and that's pretty much it for this video. And I hope I explained a lot, and if you have any question, you can just ask.